Hey guys, what is up? This is Dustin Stevens, the online writing tutor, and I help students achieve writing beyond grade level. And I do that in two ways. The first way is through tutorials like this and our newsletter and all the free content we put out there. And the second way is through online live tutoring sessions. So if you want content like this to show up in your feed, don't forget to like this video and follow along. First of all, let's take a look at what a subject is. A subject does the action, or another way to say it was performs the verb. The issue is not all verbs are actions. Like we have verbs like am and was and have and has, and those are not actions. So in that case, the subject is being something or having something. And that's why we say performs the verb. So then the question comes up, what is a predicate? Well, a predicate is a verb and its friends. That's really the simplest way that I can think of to explain this. So it's everything that is not the subject in the sentence. So if I say my owl is allergic to me is the predicate. Or my owl sneezed so hard it lost a feather. Sneezed is the verb, and sneezed so hard it lost a feather is the predicate. Then we have different types of subjects, and so there's simple subjects and complete subjects, and there are compound subjects as well, but I'm just going to focus on these two today. So a simple subject is the single word doing or performing the verb, and a complete subject is that word and all of its friends. So we might have like my owl. Well, my is telling us more about the owl. So owl is the simple subject, but my owl is the complete subject. Or my argumentative owl, well, the same thing here. Argumentative is an adjective for the owl. And so my argumentative owl is the complete subject. All right, let's get some practice. So what I want you to do here is pause this and then identify the subjects and predicates in each sentence. Okay. So let's move on and look at some possible answers. Here we have Molly the mammoth is the complete subject. Molly's the simple subject. Turtle Terrence is the complete subject. And Terrence here is the simple subject because Turtle is actually modifying Terrence in this case. Then we have the hedgehog Harris is the complete subject for the last sentence here. After that, we have a verb in each of these sentences and further information, and that is the predicate for each sentence. Here's why this matters. Every sentence needs the following. It needs a subject, a predicate, and a complete thought. And so being able to identify when a sentence is complete and when it is not complete is a skill. And the first step in developing that skill is really to know what the subject, what the complete subject, and what the predicate are in each sentence. So when it comes to understanding what a complete thought is, examples of this include like she laughed, or it rained, or the owl sneezed again. And so in each of these, we don't mean that we have all of the information needed to understand the situation. We just mean that the sentence has a finished thought, like she laughed. We're not adding because to that. We're not using a verb that requires an object and ending that sentence before we've given the object. Okay. So examples of incomplete thoughts would be like because she laughed. The word because here really needs a second part to complete the sentence. Or I wiped. What was wiped? Was the window wiped? Here the verb needs an object. Or if we just say the laughing owl, well, that's maybe just a subject for a sentence and we don't have a predicate. So fragments are when a sentence is incomplete. So it's missing a subject, a predicate, or a complete thought. Which of the following here do you think are fragments? You can pause this to write your answer. Let's look at some possible answers here. So we have the owl wearing a graduation cap because there's no predicate here. Or the owl that was listening carefully for field mice. Again, the word that, this is a fragment because the word that tells us more information about the owl, but the thought is not complete, right? We can think of that was listening carefully for field mice. All of that is like one big adjective for owl or more information about it. So here is a way to correct these fragments here. We could put the owl wearing a graduation cap, shook its head, or the owl that was listening carefully for field mice sprang into action. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and follow so videos like this show up in your feed. We have a newsletter where we provide a regular academic support. Basically, we want to have your back when it comes to reading and writing. And for that purpose, I want to invite you to join, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Take care and have a fantastic day.